Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity 2. We're going into the Old City ruins. We got to do something with this cornet we found for somebody. Oh, is it?
All yours. Dario said you know what to do.
Do something for Dario with this thing. Oop.
Please don't call me Clinky. With pleasure.
I knew what to do. Only thing I can interact with. They don't want me to do anything. Let's check the journal. Put the Cornett's call. Still says I haven't met Gwenfin in the underground. Is that not who you are? Okay, I gotta talk to her first, I guess.
Dario took his time sending you. You got the key?
Hey.
You were supposed to pay our friend Takano a visit, relieve him of some old relic. You got it or not?
Alright, I got the coordinates. That's what you're talking about.
That looks right. See if it opens that door over there.
Down to the panel in the middle of the wall.
I'm right weary of your pointing and gumming. Take that shell and open your nether clove.
I didn't understand any of that, but I'm not going near that door. Or him.
Why don't you do it?
I'm supervising.
I'm gonna watch her, make sure she supervises proper.
Got something for me?
Alright. Now can I put it in the thing? So confused. Door sealed, no visible way to open it. Is it just like not working? Is that what's going on here? I am confused. Yeah. Gwenfin thinks I can use the cornet to open the door by the Andrat statue. Like, something I'm missing here? I'm confused.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
I need to like look at the steps. Anarchy. Can't do anything with it.
Just remember, if you die horribly, I can always revive you.
Maybe if I reload this area, maybe that'll do something.
Okay. That's a great idea.
I want to let me interact with this.
What are you waiting for? See if there's a way to open the... That looks right. See if it opens that door over there.
Nods to the panel in the middle of the wall.
Got something for me? Thought we'd been through this. I'm waiting for you to bring the goods so we can find Dario's mosaic and be out of here.
Mosaic must be important. It's obvious you don't like being down here.
What are you saying? It's hot down here, that's all. Anyway, if the boss wants something, I don't question his orders.
Good lass.
Why does Dario want the mosaic?
If the boss didn't tell you, I'm not flapping my chops about it neither. The sooner we get that...
Alright, she nods to something in the wall. It says... I don't see anything that I can interact with in the wall. I am a little lost here. I wonder if I need a certain level of mechanics for better perception, maybe? I don't know. I guess let's go do something else and we'll come back to it. What else can we do? We go to the Sacred Stair district. That's the last district we haven't seen yet, so I guess let's do that. We'll have to come back to this, if I even remember where it is. Yeah. Wondering if I'm like not seeing the spot on the wall she's referencing. My perception's not high enough. It's the only thing I can really think. Sacred Stair is the last section of the city of Nekataka, so we'll go ahead and go there. Go look. Let's see what we can do here.
If my people would control my talent for their own ends. Kara, I owe them nothing in return.
I suppose you discovered all that on your own, lounging in the bathhouse?
Kara, where I do my best thinking without the babble of scholars to fill my head.
Okay, what was this? Spire of Soul Seers. Temple of Bareth. What's the temple I'm supposed to go to for this one? Oop. Temple of Margan. I guess let's start there. Bareth, Merchant, Soul Seers, Juan.
You go in first.
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
The Marganite priest has the build of a boulder. His thick-set frame stretches his fine robes. It seems he regards you with a steady, calm gaze, nodding in greeting.
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess. For we must earn the strength to endure the darkest of life's battles.
Muhai is passed, and I'd like to commit her body to the flames.
Muhai? Muhai has broken with Wahana. The queen has forbade that any should have contact with her. Akira? She would be banished to the Undercity if not for her sickness. And now that has finished her.
Sounds like you're very obedient for a priest of Margaret.
To strike without purpose only dulls the blade. Magran teaches us to burn away what is weak within us. Fear, want, arrogance. Those things which rot the soul from within. A group of the Wapua came to seek Muhai's counsel, for she was known as a great navigator. Muhai was of the Oweki before she came to Neketaka. The Oweki and Wapua were enemies for many years, before Queen Onekaza's time. Muhai misled the hunting party, and they were lost. All of us are Kahanga now. To harm Wapua is to harm Oweki. As Muhai turned her back upon her kin, so we were commanded to turn ours upon her.
Okay.
The queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. She could not let Muhai's crime stand.
So it was a political decision.
I say it was done for the good of our people. The traitors, they make war upon themselves. Each dousing another's flame, they are reduced to embers.
And I say your queen is a shrewd leader. You should consider yourselves fortunate.
She died alone. Isn't that enough?
So too did she act on her own, against her own people. She does not deserve the honor of walking with the gods.
And she can't redeem herself?
Muhai is dead. She has lost her final battle. Come. Give me the body. I will bury her beyond the great city walls.
But she asked her to. She asked to burn the body.
You would defy the word of our queen?
Very well, then what should I do?
Come. Give me the body. I will bury her beyond the great city walls. It is the best that I can do.
No other way, then.
You are not of the Kahanga tribe. For what do you do this?
Felt sorry for her.
And I as well. Muhai has brought great sorrow upon herself.
Let's see what happens here. No, I'll do what she asked and burn her body.
You would defy the word of our queen?
Yep. You heave a grim bird into the brazier where it lands with scattering embers. The body burns with unnatural swiftness and the flames reduce to ash in what seems to be mere moments. Nearby, the priest regards dancing flames with grim disapproval.
This will not go unnoticed, outsider.
Okay.
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. My essence returns to me.
You can detect no change in Mara's spiritual form, and now that her corpse is gone. All the same, she raises her hand to the height of her eyes, examining them.
You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me.
Okay, and the treasure?
Ah, but I have not forgotten my promise. Climb the temple steps, as I once did. Search among the pillars. I hid a jewel behind a loose stone, with which I could buy passage from the city.
Okay.
I will not sail again. Perhaps you can make use of it. I will find my way from here. Amira's winds blow sweet upon you, Watcher. May you always find what you seek.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Did that. She said by the
Stone
pillars
cold,
we'll
Clanky.
find a loose stone.
Pleasure.
That probably wasn't it. Let's grab this forsaken cat. Collecting animals. Is this the loose stone? That's stealing. Okay, here we go. Might have been able to find that without making everyone mad, but I'm assuming that's the stone they were talking about. Alright, well. I guess let's check out the rest of the city. Or this section of the city, I should say. Temple of Barrett here. See if there's anything of interest. Out of Barrett, they're glowing like I can interact with them, but I can't.
That's a great idea.
I can loot the corpses. We're just allowed to do that, huh? Okay. Each tablet is painstakingly engraved, recounting myths of parables upon a script. An ailing automated priest regards your approach with curiosity, coughs into the sleeve stained with a splatter of silvery flecks.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you.
The priest peers knowingly at the center of your chest, lips curving in an adroit smile, hands trembling. He touches a length of chain around his neck.
I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Berith, to Rikuhu. Let us pray.
Silent prayer? Where are the songs, I say? Did you learn this from Valians?
Again, I ask that you please fall silent for prayer.
Alright. What was Bowerhead?
Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Kohopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking. Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle. Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow. And Rikuhu, Berath, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next, and...
From life to death to life again, blessed be an end. He presses his hands over the center of his chest, touching them tucked beneath his shirt, and then raising his head, he cracks a frail smile.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
What is this about preparing your soul for shucking?
End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. You know, to die. But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle. Chosen to lead.
So you're dying?
Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stopping a few times.
Why would you want to die soon?
Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die.
This is a temple to Bereth, right? So who's Roku, Kropa, and Tonkala?
The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twin deal. The cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. Life and death.
Okay.
Life is Kahopa, and Tangaloa is death. Born starving, they devoured all living things, swelling larger each. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back. Again and again.
I get the feeling this isn't going anywhere. Alright, farewell. That's stealing. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much to do here other than a lore dump. We'll move on. Keep an eye out for anyone with unique names. There is like an under area up there. We'll check that out in a bit. North Merchant. Temple of Gwaine. Are we supposed to go here for something? I feel like we are. Isn't this where, like, Eddar's questline takes us?
So it is you. I could not think of a reason why your ghost should haunt the Deadfire, save to haunt me. And that smacks of arrogance.
What does that mean? Edric gestures and turns the soldiers away. He steps closer to you as if to share a conspiratorial whisper, but you notice he's looking elsewhere behind you and around you.
Another collection of spirits? The rumor was that Cad Nua was destroyed, and you with it. I was sorry to hear it.
I was dead. Bereth brought me back.
The gods have a purpose for you. That much has always been clear. When the priest spoke of Aethys' return, I volunteered to come, along with a few of my men. I think the Morning Council was content to have me out of the way. That's putting it all very simply. But then, I suspect few of us have simple reasons for coming to the Deadfire.
I guess I knew this guy. I'm tracking down Aethys.
Then, you've received some sign. None of the priests here have.
Aethys is killing people everywhere he goes. I have to stop him.
Stop him?
The plan is to ask him real nicely.
I see. I will say only that this too must have a purpose. The Shining God would not bring such destruction without cause. Yet, if this were punishment for our failure, surely he had worthier targets.
Sorry, Adric, I lost your sword along with my castle.
That sword was only meant to keep you alive through your ordeal. It's fulfilled its purpose.
Still fretting about your Watcher abilities?
I don't know. I came here on a pilgrimage of a kind. Nekataka is full of spirits. And the sea, where to begin? Yet I was scarcely off the docks before the Valians were eager to use my condition for their profit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You are a Watcher still. Yet you are neither mad nor killed. It's good to see.
I found the man behind my awakening and put my past lives to rest.
The cure you sought, and which I was weak enough to doubt. See, there. Determination will win out every time. And now you are on to new challenges.
Any news of Red Sarah's?
Each missive from the Deadfire raises new tumult. Some believe our Lord restored, while others doubt. We've done penance for many long years. None of us know what forgiveness ought to look like.
It doesn't seem like Aethys has his mind on forgiveness these days.
Okay.
Take care, and may the Shining God light your way.
It's you.
Really thought that was going somewhere.
Just remember, if you die, I can always revive you.
That's considered stealing. This is
Dawn hears surely as I do. Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood.
Hey, there we go.
Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Sounds like she's expecting you, Adair.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
Oh, boy.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Alas' eyes go wide in shock, then delight. He's watching Eder the way a cat watches a wounded mouse.
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
Oh, this is getting good.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Alright. So we gotta go to Hasongo. I think that's not the only quest that takes us there either, so... we will head that way eventually. Let's see if the High Priestess has anything. Archers and cracks are back loudly. A satisfied grin spreading across her face soon after. Smiles at the sight of a stranger. You're the High Priestess of this temple?
Do swine stink like shit? It's always a pleasure to see a fellow Eothasian. What can I do for you?
Doesn't this place get a little damp?
No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it.
Okay.
The water sustains our faith, surely as it does these trees.
I feel like this isn't going to go
Oh,
anywhere.
yes. People are afraid, angry. Change can be frightening. But what did any of us come here for, if not a new beginning?
Yeah, we'll just leave that be. That's not going to go anywhere. There is an abandoned cat here. Oh, stop moving screen.
With pleasure.
That's another kitty. For our animal collection. There's really not much to do here, is there? Can't really go down that way. The path down here, I don't see a way to get to it, though. Yep, that's kind of it. Well, unfortunately, this was not a very productive episode, but that is going to have to be the end of it. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a good one.